Welcome to another episode of Searching for McGuffin with your host, Oppenheimer.
Ken.
And Barbie.
This is the summer spectacular. The summer movie spectacular. We're here to discuss the movies.
Hey, where's your cigarette? I feel like you need a cigarette.
I'm not
You
legal.
smoking.
It's like I think it's a Twitch violation.
Oh, you can't? Okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So we're here to look at the movies that have come and that are coming in the months of June and July. Don't look at me like that.
It's Pride Month, baby.
So
Or it was.
It's over now.
So let's just get right to it. Welcome to another one of these bite-sized summer episodes here.
Searching for summer.
Continues. So what films are out there now that
First of all, where's Gabe? How come Gabe's not here?
Gabe's no longer on the show? We discussed this last week.
I miss him, though. I miss Gabe.
I feel like he was a good addition to your team.
I feel like it
He
too.
was. I mean, we would love for him to be here. He's just
What is he doing?
Why does he hate us?
unclear. His contract was up, and
Yeah. That's the thing about contracts.
so contract negotiations. Cross your fingers for season 3. But
Where do you think he signed if he didn't sign with us?
I think that his NDA, no, that's not it. His non-compete clause just expired, so he can now hear offers from other platforms and or programs. So I don't think he's signed anywhere yet. We still have a chance to get him back.
I wonder where he's going to sign.
He's in free agency.
Well, thank you for having me, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Glad to have you, Barbie.
Welcome,
appreciate
Barbie.
Got to support my friend Ken over here.
Yeah.
Friend.
I thought we were more than that.
Really?
Yeah, that we were
Family.
playmates, family.
Playmates.
Playmates and family.
Okay.
Yeah, we played together.
We're going to have a talk, Ken.
Play doctor. Since we're low on time, our listeners and viewers are waiting for us to talk about what we're
What are we here to do?
looking for. The summer movies.
Oh, movies. All right. Let's jump straight into it, huh?
June.
Biggest disappointment in June.
Fast X.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was in May, but I saw it in June. But we're not talking about that.
Sorry, I'm new to this.
Yeah, no worries.
I think we hinted a little bit of it last week. The Flash was my biggest disappointment in June. Full disclosure, 2 of us have seen it, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen
You
The
haven't seen
Flash.
it?
No,
And you're not planning to,
I'm not planning to either.
even at home.
Maybe.
Maybe.
2 reasons to watch this movie, Gabe.
I already know his reasons. If he were here, too bad he's not here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because he's a free agent and doesn't want to sign with us.
Do you want
Now-
me to answer as if I was Gabe?
Now,
Yeah,
Barbie,
what do you think Gabe's
Yeah.
answers would be?
So I would say, I think you said the 2 biggest points.
Yeah. Positives. That's what we do on the show.
And you want to talk about the Flash?
That's why.
Okay. Positives. Michael Keaton as Batman is great.
Absolutely. Also, they could have done more, but whatever.
They could have, and I think that's the underlying tone of the film is like you could do more, but you did too much in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think Supergirl being not as much in the film as I wanted to was kind of a hindrance.
Yeah.
But I liked the parts that she
Yeah.
did.
Was she awesome?
She was
She's
great.
She was great for the little that
For
she
the
had,
little she was in?
Yeah.
Okay.
and she's Colombian, so
bright
bonus
future.
points.
Yeah.
Now,
Not
You're
that I'm
into,
Colombian.
You're into
but
Colombia, Barbie?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite soccer team? Or
now, I heard that George Clooney
Oh,
Batman
whoa. Okay.
makes a little cameo in this
Well,
movie.
I guess if you have social media, you must have heard.
Yeah,
right?
I haven't seen it.
Link
but-
doesn't care because he hasn't seen the movie.
Yeah, okay.
But
But then again, Link isn't here.
Spoilers.
That's Ken.
yeah, true.
I do know this is Link as Ken. Duh.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
That's George as Oppenheimer.
That's yes,
and this is full on Barbie.
because even though I started as Oppenheimer, I did the regular intro. I was just like, "Welcome to yeah."
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been a while to teach. First of all, Oppenheimer would have been amazed by this technology.
It's like I could.
Oppenheimer would be
I
amazed.
can remotely control.
Oppenheimer would
bomb
definitely
even
be
further?
amazed at watching this.
Yeah. If Oppenheimer was on social media, he'd build 2 bombs.
Yeah. Now, the George Clooney. Do we get the bat nibbles, or is it just George Clooney, Bruce
It's
Wayne?
actually Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Ah, my goodness!
Yeah.
What a waste of a cameo.
Okay. Oh, we shouldn't talk spoilers, right? We should just move on.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest spoiler you should probably say.
Yeah. Okay. So there's lots of other cameos, tons of cameos.
I mean, as far as the other cameos, like what are the biggest disappointments of this film? There are many,
The
but
cameos make no sense. There's 2 Ezra Miller flashes.
which they can't even get right. The CGI is atrocious,
Yeah,
by
the
the way.
CGI is the worst.
The CGI is
But
atrocious.
it's because you don't understand. You're seeing it from the Flash's eyes, from his POV.
But I will say,
You're right.
I will
That's
say,
why it's
I had absolutely no expectations
Yeah.
for this movie. So like going into it and watching it, I was like, all right, whatever.
Were they at least met, or was it below average?
I think for George it was below average. I think it spat on everything he grew up with.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
yeah.
then for me, I was just like, I didn't think this was gonna be good. So I mean, some parts were entertaining, and the rest of it was like to be expected.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's true. I hadn't thought about it that way because I grew up with a lot of the things that show up. It was like sacrilege and blasphemy.
Yeah, like if you put Christian Bale, if you associate Christian Bale to that movie, like I'd probably think it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
But
And
didn't
if
they
they
associate
try
him,
to touch Pattinson, then yeah,
Didn't they associate him? Like, didn't they put the Batmobile? I mean, the Bat bike, his Bat bike.
that's their association. That's
Nah, there's a new bat bike that's just similar. To
Very
that
similar
one.
to his.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
anyways, so thumbs up, thumbs down, Flash. Then.
I'm gonna go in the
Oh, yours in the middle.
I'll go in
Mine's
the middle.
straight
I'll go in the
down.
middle.
Okay.
Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne is probably the best that he's been.
Yeah. I mean, Keaton's great. Affleck's great. I'll say that. Yeah, like he has a.
Yeah,
nice...
that's what I mean. That's his best performance as Bruce.
Yeah, it's a shame because
It's 2 seconds.
yeah, honestly, I think the movie's. I mean, nobody went to go see it. I wouldn't say rush to it. It'll be on Max in a few weeks. I think it's on digital already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can buy it.
Or no, that's not true. That's not true. There was a rumor, but I think it's still going to be a couple of weeks. But yes, you will be able to buy or rent soon, and it'll be on Max in literal weeks, like a few months. So anyone who feels like they need to watch it, wait till you can watch it for free or like a $4 rental because yeah, there's better things out there, which we can talk about. What was your high point for June?
High point for June. Can I see this real quick?
Yeah, right there. Just grab my device. They have those, right? In Barbie world.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Why do you say that?
Yes, it has to be Spider-Verse. I think Across the Spider-Verse does not drop the ball in the sequel, as many sequels tend to do.
Yeah.
I think, Into the Spider-Verse is a phenomenal film. And I think that Across the Spider-Verse really, takes what they had and like builds upon it. Especially with the art and the animation and the story. The only like maybe gripe that I have with the movie is that I forgot that there was originally a part 1. And then like 10 minutes or 5 minutes left in the film, I remember saying to Link, I was like, well, this is what Gabe told me.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember watching this movie with you, Barbie.
Barbie's always
that
present.
would have been a good date.
Barbie's always
been a
present.
good date, I think.
Barbie
For
and
your
Ken?
family.
Barbie and Ken
friends.
didn't watch Spider-Verse together?
No, not Barbie. Not linking Barbie.
Not Link as Ken?
No.
All right.
And I remember just saying, I was like, this feels like the ending of like a TV show.
Yeah.
Like the end of an episode,
Yeah,
basically.
like you get something else afterwards, quick. expecting something
yeah,
next
like
week.
it's kind of building up to something for next week, and then immediately it hits me. I'm like, oh wait, this was a part 1, and they changed the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it ends like,
Sony.
yeah, it's a part 1. It's like not a like ginormous cliffhanger, but it's like
It's a pretty big cliffhanger.
it's a cliffhanger, but not like
It's in the middle of action. Like of an action, a storytelling beat.
I think more of like I think of cliffhangers like, did this person die? Like what just happened in this sense? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you kind of know Miles is gonna escape. Like
I think that makes it worse though. That you kind of know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's a callback to the first one, how he's stuck to the punching bag and he gets out of it. No,
Sure, I guess.
is that a
I have-
spoiler? Sorry, spoilers.
I mean, these movies came out in June. If you haven't watched them,
A
by
lot of
then-
people haven't watched it,
but
know?
All right,
it
the other
happens.
ones I'll accept, but Across the Spider-Verse.
It came out in June.
I think that's everyone's recommendation, right? If you haven't seen a movie any of the movies that we're talking about are the movies that are already out. That's our recommendation, right? Go watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's the only movie I watched in June.
Is that for real?
Besides
No, that's
John
not
Wick 4.
Yeah, you're a little
And-
late.
Yeah, a little bit late, but
Now,
I
you saw
recommend.
Asteroid City, no?
That was in June?
Yeah.
Or
I believe
July?
so. I don't know. I'd have to check my.
I did watch Asteroid
I'll
City.
confirm.
Now, question: would you say that
Before we
Into the
move on.
Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, is the
Mhm.
best Spider-Man movie? Like everyone else,
yeah,
like
it
a
was-
lot of people have been saying.
It was June 23rd, by the way, when we watched Asteroid City.
It's the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
No, disagree.
No.
Okay.
It's just
Because a lot of people have been saying that. Some even been saying, "Oh, best superhero movie of all time."
I mean, I'm sorry that I've after their opinion. You know what?
Wow, Oppenheimer, so judgmental.
I am. Everybody can.
Why don't you just drop a bomb on those people?
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. No, actually, that's too soon.
soon?
I think the first one's superior,
I think
And-
the first one's better too.
Yeah.
is it not too soon?
and it
Like,
will.
when
It will.
when the radiation just
When it will always be too soon. So
When the ozone is repaired.
you said the cliffhanger was the only gripe you had, Barbie. I agree with you, but I have like 4 others.
what are they?
I think, and I love this movie. And no, maybe that's too strong. I really like this movie, and I think it was really good, even great. But was it amazing? Well, maybe it was actually. I had a couple of qualms. If you know, it's basically Miles against all the Spider-Men, right? That's
Mhm.
pretty evident in the trailer. That's not a spoiler, I don't think. And I don't love that there's a ton of cameos, which is fan service, which I love. But I don't love that they're all basically on the wrong side of Spider history here. You know?
Yeah, I didn't like Nick Miller's Spider-Man being on the wrong side.
Yeah, and there's spectacular Spider. Well, actually, maybe we shouldn't go into all the Spider-Men that are there. Can I?
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead and do it.
Okay, I'm sure that's the thing that social media is all over this stuff. That if you follow this stuff, I'm pretty sure you know it's been over a month.
Exactly.
So,
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Just say
I'll
it.
just throw a couple there. That's not a big deal. Like Scarlet Spider, he's in the marketing, so they told you he's in the movie. The Spectacular Spider-Man from the cartoon series, which I highly recommend on the Disney Plus series, on the Disney Plus app, is in the movie, and the Sony Spider-Man from the video game scene, Insomniac Spider-Man.
He's
isn't
also in it, yeah.
But they're all basically bad guys, right? Because they're working with Miguel, who also is a Spider-Man.
So you're saying it tarnishes?
Just because there's a bad
Spider-Man
guy, then
PS4,
they
PS5
don't mean they're a
remaster.
bad guy.
Yes, that's true, Zangief. But I just feel like these Spider-Men wouldn't agree to this plan.
Yeah.
Spectacular Spider-Man wouldn't definitely not. I don't know what they're doing with that one.
Yeah.
I agree. That's something I can see.
Another thing is I think the art is amazing, and they did like a different style for every different Spider world, but it was a lot. It was overwhelming. I felt
For your eyes to handle.
Yeah, I felt overstimulated, and I feel like it was beautiful what they did, the watercolor world for Gwen and Hobie's constant color changes, Spider-Punk, that he has he's constantly transforming like his image, but I just couldn't keep up with what was going on sometimes, and maybe I'm just old, I'm 40.
Maybe you needed to rewatch it, maybe.
Yeah, but there's a lot out there. So I'll definitely rewatch it when I'm at home because I think that movie's good, but we've got a lot of other options to watch.
Question, you know that every time you watch the movie, there's like different versions of it?
Well, there's 2 different versions. of
Only
it.
2?
Yeah, and I think the second one wasn't out till later.
Oh, okay. So when you watch the movie, which one do you get? Like
Yeah, that's
Disney
what-
Plus.
I'm not sure how the at home release. I don't think it'll be Disney Plus, but whatever the at home release,
Okay.
I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. I've looked up the differences though. It's minor differences.
It's minor, yeah. It's from different
It's
perspectives.
just like
yeah.
different dialogue
Yeah.
lines and stuff. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, I am interested in seeing how they handle that.
I think the best part of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was Miles' mom.
Yeah, she was great. Rio
She was
Morales.
beautiful. I was like,
Okay,
maybe
that's not why.
maybe I could become the stepfather of a teenage Spider-Man.
Well, his father might die.
Exactly. Someone
So-
has to fill in that void
Yeah, it happened in the video game. It happened in the comics.
and let it be. Yeah, exactly. Let it be. Let it be. Ken Link.
Canon events, man. I think
I'm gonna make this a canon event
Can't-
in my life.
canon events are everything, like everywhere now.
That's true.
Across social media, people making videos, like things just happen in your life. Like it's a canon event, you can't avoid it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. You can't avoid me marrying your mom, Miles. It's gonna happen.
I'm not sure that's one of the canon events. There was a couple other movies
In
June.
my Across the Spider-Universe, yes.
Okay. There's a couple other movies in June. I'm the only one who saw Little Mermaid. I thought it was okay. I'm kind of over these Disney adaptations, but everyone I went with loved it. So your mileage may vary.
That tracks for you, Oppenheimer.
Yes,
Mm.
I was not impressed.
Did you want to destroy Atlantis after watching it?
I didn't want to destroy anyone. I misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
You'll see for 3 hours. You'll see.
Mm.
So Little Mermaid, if you like the Disney original, you might like the new one. Transformers, none of us got to see it, which is crazy, but it comes out digitally today.
Oh.
When this episode drops, so you could rent or buy the film. I guess that's how we're gonna watch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Who's buying it?
If you guys can convince me, I probably will. I'll try to catch it this week in theaters, and if this weekend I haven't seen it, then I'll just get it. So, you guys decide. Asteroid City, what did you think? Link, you love this director?
I love Wes Anderson.
You
I did not love Asteroid City.
Really?
Yes, I did not.
I watched this with Link.
We watched it together. There was a seat in between us.
Yeah, okay.
An
We had a
empty
buffer
seat.
seat.
Yeah, bumper seat. Just
buffer.
and buffer seat, and I sat next to a stranger. I could have sat next to you, but I stuck to my assigned seat.
Yeah,
okay?
because you would hate for someone to just walk in the middle of the movie and
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, excuse me,
Excuse
you're in
me.
my seat." Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, I think this is his. I did not like this movie.
His worst film?
It's his worst film. But
You
if
know-
this is your worst film, then you have a pretty good catalog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the only movies I haven't seen is his first full-length feature film, Bottle Rocket, right? You've seen all the rest. I haven't seen French Dispatch yet. I've
I
heard
haven't
great
seen
things.
French
I watched
Dispatch
French
either.
Dispatch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So basically, all his movies are good. I was sitting again with a buffer seat in between me and Link, and we
We weren't talking as the movie was going on.
exactly we're just letting.
So
it
I'm
wash
watching
over us.
this and I'm like, man, I don't think I get this movie.
And what were you thinking about my perception of it?
I'm like, bro, George is gonna come up with like why this movie's amazing and he's gonna love it. And I'm here like, am I stupid?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. I knew it.
And at the same time, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I bet I bet Link thinks this is the funniest movie ever, and I just don't get it. And do I not know comedy? Is that what's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So once the movie comes out, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not gonna pretend I loved the movie because I didn't. You get me?
yeah.
So I'm just gonna go out and say it. And if George doesn't agree, maybe he can educate me as to why this movie was amazing.
Yeah.
So I come out and I'm like, that movie sucked.
And I was like, it didn't suck, but I don't know what it was about.
Okay, yeah. And then afterwards, I felt so good about
What do
myself.
you think it was about?
Yeah. Nah, it was about like the futility of life and existentialism.
That's why we don't like it, because it's hopeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's the thing: if you're gonna make a hopeless movie, then let me at least care about the characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have all these you have this ensemble of actors
a
in
great cast.
a great cast,
20, maybe 20 great actors.
and I didn't care about any one of them.
Yeah.
Not even Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Not even Steve Carell. Not even Jeff Goldblum.
Carell's in it?
Yeah. It was funny. It was kind of like some of the best actors
Yeah.
in the industry today.
And his original and his
And they just went to, it's one of those days where you go to the gym and you wake up early and you're there for a while, but you didn't really try. You know, you still got a workout in, and it was fine. And it was probably better than most people, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I watched it for over 2 hours, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You know what else was over 2 hours?
What?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is also over 2 hours.
What do we think of
like
Indiana?
2 hours and 45
I
minutes?
think it was a
right?
little
Around
too
there.
long.
Too long.
I did like it. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
I thought it was all right.
I liked it, but I do think that I needed to
Rewatch?
rewatch the original films, even Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make myself watch Crystal Skull again.
Because if I watch Crystal Skull, then it'll be like, man, then I'll be like, maybe Dial of Destiny's really good.
Yeah. If you're an Indiana Jones fan, sure, go out of your way, watch it like on Tuesday
I think it's satisfying, you know.
for a discounted price, or if you have a list.
I think it's satisfying.
I don't know if satisfying is the word.
No,
I mean, if you replace it as the last chapter, if you replace Crystal Skull
like
with this movie,
Crystal
it's
Skull was
better.
the last thing you're gonna get, and then this movie comes out. It's like now it's not the last thing you're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. So it was fine. I guess it could have been a lot better.
I mean, it was good up till the third act.
Yeah,
That's it.
the third act, without spoiling it, the Dial of Destiny and what it does. Your mileage may vary on.
It dials the Destiny all the way back
It's okay.
to Destiny.
It was just
BC.
a little jarring, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little jarring to see that.
Yeah.
Are we talking about it?
I think we can say what happens, like what the Dial of Destiny does, but not the particulars of like who, what, when, where.
It helps you go back in time.
Yeah, it's a time travel movie. I
And
feel
guess
like.
what Indiana Jones does? He goes back in time.
Yeah, and what happens there?
But two back in time.
Yeah, too far, right?
Because
You don't
I
go-
understand if you go back a specific, like maybe closer to the time they
You
were.
go back to the 80s.
80s.
You know.
I mean,
Back to the Future. That's that
yeah,
sweet
yeah,
spot,
yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah.
But you're telling
But
me
you went back to like Jesus' time.
You're
my
going,
dude.
you're going
Nah,
back
it's
to
before
like,
that.
What the what is it? What city is it?
Archimedes and
What city
oh,
was
so
it?
we're just talking about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Greece, Athens.
No, what city is it
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
they're raising to the ground?
I wasn't paying attention during the
Syracuse?
lecture at the beginning. Yeah, well, it was Syracuse. Yes, you're right. Good eye. Like,
That's right.
Good
I'm Fleabag, baby.
it was Syracuse.
It is Syracuse. That's crazy.
I didn't know Syracuse was a Greek word,
Well, you learned something.
but I did learn.
There you go. So there's stuff to learn and there's stuff to like. So if it's the only movie you're gonna watch, don't go watch
It
it.
was a little long for my taste.
Yeah,
I think the first act was a little. The intro was a little long.
the intro's a
A
little
little
long.
too long, yeah.
yeah.
And
Too much
you know,
nostalgia.
yeah.
But it was good.
Harrison did good. Antonio Banderas. I don't know why they got him.
Oh, but hell, I loved him for,
You really-
for the few minutes he was
I mean,
in.
it literally is just. I thought Indiana Jones was talking to Puss in Boots.
Yep. So if
Yeah.
you
Our
close
time.
your eyes, it sounds like you're watching Puss in Boots.
Indy,
Oh.
give me my milk. I did like that they brought back Gimli. That made me happy.
Well, you know, they put him in the trailer, and I thought he was going on the
Oh,
adventure.
I don't watch trailers. So when I saw Gimli, I'm like, I go to Gabriel, it's Gimli.
I don't watch. There's a. Link has this thing where he goes to the movies to watch trailers.
Yeah,
But then says he doesn't watch
he
trailers.
complains and
Hey,
makes us get there early.
Yeah.
and then walks out.
Like I remember I was listening to that episode again where we talked about him literally like let's get there early and then immediately walks out as soon as the first trailer comes on.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to ruin Oppenheimer.
It's Dune.
Well, luckily,
Dune.
Yeah. Well, luckily, Barbie ruined Oppenheimer. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sorry, ruined Barbie. for
Barbie
us
ruined
at
Barbie
the
because she
beginning.
showed me the whole trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what Barbie was about.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that. in
Shut your
just
mouth.
a
Our
quick
marketing
sec.
team is working hard, okay?
That's fair.
Oppenheimer
Mattel.
Needs to work harder.
Yeah. Don't worry. Tom Cruise is gonna sell us on every movie that comes out in July.
And that is your highlight of the month?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick, No Hard Feelings. Barbie, you saw No Hard Feelings?
I did see No Hard Feelings.
Rated R comedy.
From one blonde to another blonde. Jennifer Lawrence, good to see her back. It's been some time since
Mhm.
I've seen her in a film.
Welcome back, baby. We missed you. Did we?
I
don't
liked
know.
it.
It was pretty funny.
I enjoyed it.
If you have A-list, go watch it.
Yeah, like it was a good. I watched it with friends that wanted to watch it, and I was like, yeah, this is a good time.
Yeah. I took my wife because she was like, "Oh, J Law has a new
My wife.
romantic comedy."
Yeah.
so.
the
But then I
prem-
left her because I'm Oppenheimer.
Mm.
I think that's what he does in
is
the
that what
movie.
happens in real life?
He has a girlfriend and a wife in the movie, so I don't know what he does in real life. So we'll see.
Oh, but the girl in the movie, the girl. Oh yeah.
Who's the girlfriend?
Huh?
Florence Pugh's the girlfriend.
Florence-
Somebody
yeah,
else is
Florence
the,
Pugh.
I
is
thought
the
Florence
wife.
Pugh's his wife.
No,
he
Florence
has a
Pugh's the
wife.
girlfriend. His wife is Emily Blunt. No.
Yeah, Emily Blunt's the wife. Yeah.
And they have like a one night stand thing or something like that.
And they're
That's it?
apparently gonna
very
be
graphic.
We'll talk.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll
Oh,
talk-
yeah.
We're gonna get that.
Okay.
We're gonna get that.
We're gonna get that Thomas Shelby
No.
Peaky Blinder.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that now.
So that's it. It's July. And
Mission
these are-
Impossible.
These are the three
This is
movies.
July, right?
Yeah. These are the three movies that we've been looking forward
We're
to.
excited about.
This is the main event right here.
Mm.
Mission Impossible. What are you guys' thoughts on Mission Impossible as a whole?
I love it.
Why?
First of all, you know, I didn't. From the second Mission Impossible was one I saw. Mission Impossible 2 was the first one I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I didn't really know, I didn't like when I thought of Mission Impossible, it starts at 2.
Okay.
But it doesn't
rock
make
climbing?
sense.
Hit rock climbing.
Rock
right?
climbing and then
Yeah.
throwing the exploding glasses away.
That's
and
right.
Just Ethan Hunt with long
Long
hair.
hair, right?
So cool,
Like
right?
he was like that to me was like
That was Ethan Hunt.
he was the epitome of cool, man.
the
Like,
epitome, yes.
he was the epitome of cool, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, like when I thought spy, like it's like obviously you have James Bond, but then on the other side you have like, you know, guns
The
blazing,
American
jacket,
Bond,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Watch The Matrix one too many times.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of love for that movie. And I remember watching, but ever since I was a kid, I really enjoyed those films.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go watch MI3, and it was in 2006 in
Yeah.
theaters, and I remember that one very, very well, very fondly. And I think ever since then, like they just didn't look back.
Yeah.
That was just one franchise that like every movie that came out got better and better
yeah.
and better.
Yeah.
And cast is
Go ahead.
cast is stacked always, and they do a great job. The dynamics are great, the story's great, and the action it's anxiety inducing, but it's good. It's fun,
Mm-hmm.
And I think what were you gonna say?
They should call this movie Mission Possible because he keeps on doing the impossible,
Well,
therefore making it possible.
But because you don't want to undermine the impossibility of it. It's impossible for everyone else except Ethan.
Oh man,
He's a waymaker.
It's deep.
dang.
So I just recently did a rewatch heading into this, and we're supposed to be watching the new chapter.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it now.
Okay.
I just finished 4.
So here's my advice to everyone out there. If you haven't seen Rogue Nation or Fallout ever or in a while,
Go watch
rewatch.
it.
Yeah, rewatch Rogue Nation and Fallout. They're on Paramount Plus. If you're looking for a free or a subscription that you have access to.
Do yourself a favor and scrap that. Go watch Mission Impossible 2 and then watch this one.
Okay, again.
Go straight there. Go straight to the theater after that one.
I'm the only one who's seen it. So this is my advice. Watch Rogue. If you don't have time, watch Rogue Nation and Fallout. If you have more time,
Watch all of them.
Go add Ghost Protocol and if you
3
have and if you have more time,
and
3,
2
and then if you have more time,
and
1, and then
In that order?
2. If you know you have time, watch them in order,
Mm.
but work backwards because that's
If
what
you've never seen 2, do yourself a favor and go watch it, please.
2's the only one you don't need.
It will
to understand this
literally
movie.
throw you back in time.
This movie will go all the way back to the first one. But you don't need it. Like, it'll explain it to you, but it'll make a lot more sense, and it will be more satisfying if you go back and rewatch 1. But at the minimum, the last 2 it's like a trilogy of films, and this is the end of the last.
Other than that, 3 is also very good.
3 is
I did
excellent.
a rewatch, and I thought, wow, I hadn't seen this movie in a long time, and I think that's when they started realizing, this might be Justin Moore, just jumping and bullets and crazy things. And one thing I do want to point out is I'm really appreciative of Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I think the work that he puts into making these films, obviously, it's no secret that I'm a big fan of Top Gun.
In Scientology.
Really? You like Top Gun a lot? I hadn't heard that. Barbie?
Yeah, no. That was Barbie's favorite film, and that's why Tom Cruise is pushing our movie so
you
hard.
think Barbie's a Scientologist?
No,
No? Okay.
definitely not.
Well, it's funny that you said Top Gun was the film of last summer. Is it last summer that happened?
Yeah.
Because for me, of course, we're about to talk about Oppenheimer and Barbie. They haven't come out yet, but I saw Mission Impossible early, and it's the best movie I've seen this summer. So Tom Cruise is on a roll. This movie is one of, if not the best chapter in the Mission Impossible series, and the action set pieces are incredible, and the mythos that they created. This is what the Fast and the Furious movies wish they were.
And obviously, you take Rotten Tomato scores with a grain of salt, but that movie's sitting at a 99.
You know,
It's
fair.
And it's just, I don't know, like you think about it, I don't know, like the perception of movies like sequels and franchises. I think as time goes on, like I feel like critics want to dog on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like sequels aren't nearly as strong as their predecessors. But if you look at the trends of these movies, they just get higher and higher and higher, and they have literally almost peaked. It's at a 99 with like plenty of reviews out there. Maybe it might have gone down like a notch or two, but it's just like it's exciting to see in a franchise that like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
That it's like it has the opposite, like gets worse and worse and worse. I think it's really cool to see someone putting the effort and time to really creating something special, and just to try and go above and beyond each time, not pulling any punches, just keep trying to produce the best that they can. I think that's Tom Cruise's that's his bread and butter, I think.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning this to you earlier, that the fact that he does a lot of his own stunts and like does a lot of these crazy
And they are crazy. If you see the
set
film.
pieces, it's insane. And you see you have like the behind the scenes, like he's a pilot, he does like excessively high altitude drops, just a bunch of things, man.
And the guy's 60.
And yeah,
He's 61.
61. My
Happy
goodness.
birthday, Tom Cruise, July 3rd.
Oh.
He was almost born on the 4th of July.
almost
Close.
You get it because he did that movie. That's good. Okay.
born.
Yeah, that's a movie like born on the 4th of July. Oliver Stone. So I highly recommend this movie. That's the other thing. I will be hard pressed to find a person that goes to watch this movie. If you love movies, I think you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have fun, even if you go in blind. But even more so if you watch the Mission Impossible movies, and it's a movie that begs to be seen in the theater. It's not like I said, you can wait for Mermaid, you can wait for Flash, you can wait for Asteroid City.
You can never watch Fast X.
but you will miss out if you don't watch this in like a nice booming Dolby or IMAX format. So that's my recommendation for Mission Impossible. You guys should definitely go see it.
I'm excited.
You guys want to go tomorrow?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Today, technically, right?
Oh well, technically, yeah. Today, that's true.
Yeah, because I'm watching it.
Because of the Dollar Destiny, we're able to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we move on. Which one you want to take first, Barbie or Oppenheimer?
What are you seeing first?
I'm watching Barbie on Wednesday and Oppenheimer on Thursday. So, because Barbie has a blowout, I think that's what they call it. They call it the Barbie Blowout Party.
You didn't notice?
Early access. So Barbie, what can you tell us about your movie? It's been a long time coming.
Oh yes, our movie.
It has been a long time coming. We've had our difficulties and people walking away in the process of this, but I mean, I'm really excited to bring this project out, and I think it's gonna be a great time. Ken's tagging along for this journey,
You already know.
Barbie, you're everything, and he's just Ken.
Exactly.
and that's okay.
And that's okay, because sometimes in relationships, you just need a just. And that's why.
And friendships as well,
And friendships, yeah.
And family as well.
And family.
and family, and playmates as well. No, we have a great chief at the helm in Greta Gerwig. Are you familiar with Greta
Yeah,
Gerwig?
she directed Little Women, which I love.
Little Women.
Fantastic.
What a fantastic
Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
Gabe loved that movie.
Francis Ha.
I have not seen Francis Ha.
Oh,
Has
it's
anybody-
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I believe it's on Prime.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna add it right now as we record this episode.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She's gonna direct the 2 Chronicles of Narnia movies.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
So
I-
can't wait for our boy
Tumnus?
Timothy Chalamet to
Oh.
play Tumnus.
guess it's time for Barbie to read some books.
Is he in more than just one movie with her? Chalamet? He just made Little Women. That's it, right?
The Lady
Bird.
Oh, he's in Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Dude.
I didn't remember.
Did I say dude? Dune?
Dude, wait, no, I mean with
know.
her. Okay,
With her, yeah.
I know he's made other movies.
I want to let the viewers that are gonna watch this Barbie movie know that.
You lied to me. I have to buy Francis, huh?
That's
It
crazy.
was at some point because
Okay.
I watched it for free.
All right.
I want to let the viewers that are watching this gonna watch Barbie is there is gonna be a sex scene, so be careful, right?
Yeah. So
With your
for-
kids. However,
Wait,
it's not,
what?
It's
no,
not.
I think you're confused.
No. However, it's not too graphic because all that happens in this movie is you see Greta's hands and she grabs Barbie and Ken and they just do this,
Oh,
and that's the
Oh.
most wholesome
That
sex scene
seems
you'll
like
ever
a
see.
spoiler.
yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Don't know.
And I was in the movie.
I don't want.
Maybe you weren't in that scene.
I don't want parents to think, oh, it's a Barbie movie. I'm gonna take my 5-year-old son or daughter. There is a sex scene, but like I said, it's just 2 dolls being
Actually, let's
doing
talk.
that.
Well, let's talk about that. Is this movie gonna be appropriate for like a family to watch?
I mean,
It seems adult, like in the humor and in the. Could you move your mic more? Like, could you make more noise possibly with it?
Oh, am I making noises?
Please bang it on the
Oh,
table.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
true.
sorry.
You don't have
I don't have
headphones.
headphones.
I warned you about.
Nah, I can't
not
wear
wearing
headphones
was
because I have
wondering-
this hat.
That's been happening the whole time. Like,
I thought he was doing it on purpose.
No,
So,
I put him on like at first because I wanted to do the motion.
okay. So, is this movie gonna be appropriate for like little boys and girls? Who
Of course,
PG-13?
PG-13.
It is.
Yeah, I don't care.
PG-13.
Parents don't care. They let their kids watch
Okay.
R-rated movies.
No, but you think it's gonna be fun for them? It's more like appropriate. I don't mean like inappropriate in that sense. I mean like
I think this is for the
Is-
people that grew up playing with Barbies.
Barbies,
Yeah.
you're gonna love it.
Grew up playing with Barbies. I don't know about people playing with Barbies now.
right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
I mean,
what
it
was
could be.
Dua Lipa's in it. You're gonna love it.
You already,
That's all you need to know.
this? Okay,
Gabe thinks that's the selling point for that movie.
Yeah.
he would. We know his obsession.
Mm-hmm. 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 I
We
mean,
will-
can you blame him?
We would. I mean, blame is a strong word. When's she gonna be in a DC movie? When's that gonna happen?
I don't know, but she's in a movie with Henry Cavill coming up soon.
Henry Cavill still gets work?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought everybody fires him from every project.
Why? He's such a.
Because he's too charming and he's too passionate. That's what the problem is. Anyways,
not Enola Holmes 3 though.
All right. So, one last sell. Barbie. Why should someone... This almost sounds ridiculous. It's 2023, and I'm saying, why should someone go watch the Barbie movie? What makes this project special?
I think fantastic director, just a unique vision. Because I remember when I mean, this is what Gabe called me on the phone and told me last time.
Okay.
It's a very special director, and I think that the story.
So Gabe is telling you, Barbie, about this director that directed you.
Yeah, I'm talking about his opinion.
Or are you telling Gabe this?
Gabe called me last night, and because he found out I was going to be in the podcast, since he couldn't make it, he expressed his feelings.
But wouldn't it be better for you to express your opinion because she directed you?
You're gonna watch the movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be biased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like,
but this is your press tour. That's what we're doing. That's what I hear.
Because of our press credentials.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. So,
this is why we're friends, Ken. Nothing more.
What are your thoughts, Barbie?
My thoughts?
Your thoughts on Gabe's thoughts.
Yeah, Gabe's thoughts.
My thoughts on Gabe's thoughts.
Who wasn't directed by Greta?
Who wasn't? Not yet. Greta's an amazing director, and I think that she has an incredible cast. Like, this cast is stacked, you know? And it's Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
And they can basically do, like, any movie they want.
Pretty much.
Together, yeah.
And just the surprises of, like, the different Barbies, it's kind of like, I feel like it's going to be like a Barbie multiverse. As Barbie, we'll find out.
What?
Yeah, there's multiple Barbies.
Dua Lipa's a Barbie.
But you used the word multiverse, and I was triggered immediately.
That's what I think.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's going to be the different Barbies.
Okay.
And yeah, there's...
Jonathan Majors isn't playing any
everything's
of the Barbies,
pink.
Right?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
He might have beat up one of the Barbie actresses. I don't know.
Okay.
Allegedly. We don't know.
Thank you. You fixed it. These Barbieheimer.
Barbenheimer?
Yeah. How does it? What is this all about?
Link, take it away.
All right. You appreciate both movies. That's what it is. It was like when Animal Crossing and that other game came out. Doom came out, and you had a beautiful mashup. You appreciate it, right? You don't talk crap about the other movies. You just appreciate the beauty of two very different movies together.
Yeah, and
that's cinema.
And I think this caught a bunch of women. It started off as a joke because these movies are set to release on the same day, and it just seems like they're very opposite in tone, and I guess for people like film fans who are fans of Greta, fans of the actor, the cast, it seems like interest, like what's a Barbie movie really gonna be about, because they used to make movies like this back in the day, not necessarily like Barbie movies, but like just
franchise movies, toy adaptations,
yeah. And that didn't necessarily always they weren't always the best,
yeah, not forethought.
So I think nowadays I feel like with a team like that, with the director and the cast and the production team, I think
the writer as well.
Yeah,
Baumbach, whatever his last name is.
What?
The writer of the movie is her partner Noah Baumbach.
I don't think that's
Baumbach. Yeah,
her ex-husband.
Yeah, they're partners. They're right. They work doing movies together.
I knew that.
Yeah, an Academy.
I think for those people to take this project up, I think there has to be something special behind it, and that's intriguing. And then on the flip side, you have Oppenheimer, which we'll get into right now. Is on the other side, Christopher Nolan film, and it's
not competition. It's not competition.
I think it was like set up that way, like how this whole thing started was it's like what are you gonna go watch because the day that this drops,
Okay.
And so it's like you have to pick either or. And then
or do you?
And exactly. And then that transformed into like, it was a very, split competition. It's like, film fans are gonna watch this movie. Real film fans are gonna watch this movie, and then it kind of like turned into this mashup where it's like we're watching both in the same
Why
day.
not both?
Mm.
Yeah.
We're watching both in the same day, and Barbenheimer emerged, and obviously both films have had, well, especially the Barbie movie has had really good a really good marketing campaign.
Yeah.
They took over they took over a mansion and painted it pink.
Turned
Like it was
into
like
Barbie's
like a
house.
Barbie house.
They made a
Yeah.
custom Xbox that I
Yeah.
wanted. I think Barbie's Jeep is gonna be in Forza.
There you go.
And so like that was like all over Instagram and Twitter.
What did Oppenheimer do? How did they?
They have a
promote
commemorative popcorn bucket.
They have history books.
history? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of books.
They
Books.
put Einstein in the trailer.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, okay,
Was it you guys that I was talking to that someone popped through Einstein?
no,
It wasn't me.
I saw it yesterday in the Mission Impossible screening, and I was like, that's a man dressed as Einstein. He's
No, like I think it was a tweet or something.
he's sad Einstein.
I think it was a tweet I read or something, and Einstein, like, they were talking about how they watched the trailer, and Einstein popped up, and one guy just randomly yelled, like, cheered, like, had a huge pop for
It was Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, he was like, he started chanting Einstein. No, it
It's,
didn't catch on.
It's like when people try to do the Nicole Kidman
Yeah,
recital. No, but with the pictures of the mansion turned into the Barbie house, like, people started making memes of it. It's like Oppenheimer marketing team has the opportunity to have the greatest marketing ad of all time.
I don't know where this is going.
And then
Destroying.
they edited it as like, just leveled.
Oh,
And then it was just like, it's like a picture of the leveled mansion, and then it says Oppenheimer.
But I think what they've been doing for their marketing has been pretty good. It's just showing stills of Cillian Murphy.
And I feel like Cillian Murphy's doing more, like, a lot more press than I've ever really seen him do.
Link thought this movie was in black and white.
There are
Segments of it are in black and white.
Yeah, but Link thought the whole movie was in black.
Yeah,
and
so
white.
I was
when a
confused when I
color,
saw
He was
color.
not gonna go.
when a color scene came out, he was like, "Whoa, what's happening?" He like freaked out. During
Yeah.
the trailer.
Did they forget the color?
It's
Correct.
It's like Across the Spider-Verse. You have two different versions. But I mean, I think ever since it was announced that Nolan was doing this film, I mean, I love Nolan.
Yeah, I mean, we know you love Nolan. You do not stop talking about Interstellar.
Yeah, Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie. Like we called.
No, I'm Barbie. I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
called
yeah.
to set up this episode, and you just wouldn't stop talking about Interstellar.
I don't wanna
we're
talk
like
about my
Barbie.
movie.
You're
Yeah.
here to talk about Barbie, not
Yeah.
about Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I'm on the Oppenheimer marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. The other thing is, I do not recommend Barbie. What is it? Barbieheimer? What is it?
Barbieheimer?
Barbieheimer. I do not recommend that because Oppenheimer's 3 hours plus trailers, and then Barbie.
No, yes, you do. You do.
Nah,
it.
you gotta watch Barbie.
It's what you
but
do.
the thing is,
You're gonna hate whatever. Not hate, but you're gonna fall asleep during whatever the second.
No, this is
movie
what happens.
is.
This is what happens. You watch Oppenheimer, right?
Mhm.
you have to watch Oppenheimer first. That's key.
You watch it. Yeah, you watch it first. And you watch it early, 3 p.m. Right?
I would say 10 a.m.
Maybe 3 p.m.
It's
maybe
not out. It's not out. That
maybe
early.
2 p.m.
Oh, yeah, it is on
You
Friday.
don't watch it the
IMAX
day it
theaters.
comes out.
Oh, so you
right?
don't watch it the day it comes
Yeah.
out. Okay.
You don't do this. What I'm about to say the day it comes
Oh,
out, right?
okay.
Well,
You
can't.
watch it early. After that, you go out to eat. You get me? Go out, take a break, eat something, come back and watch Barbie.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
what you do.
Because I'm thinking sitting in a theater for 6 hours,
No, yeah, you hate that.
straight. Yeah, because you'll fall asleep.
When was the last time
or-
we did that? Batman?
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the reasons why I don't like Les Mis, because I watched Django right before.
But
and
you
that was
also
long.
hate musicals, so I can see why you.
No,
hate
it made it
Les
even.
Mis.
No, there's a reason why I hate musicals.
No, he hates musicals because of that thing.
yeah.
Yeah. That's his villain origin story.
Yeah.
So you're excited for the Christopher Nolan movie?
Yeah, what's new?
We are.
Cillian Murphy is the lead.
Finally.
Like, I'm excited. Florence Pugh's in it.
Do you think Cillian Murphy is able to lead this movie now because of the success of Peaky Blinders?
Of course, no one knew who he was.
Oh, he
Was
was.
it?
I mean, he was in
I
all
mean,
these
he had
old
his.
movies.
I mean, he
before.
had his own.
Yeah,
lead. He
but
was
he
a lead in
wasn't-
the movie.
he
He was
was-
leading in 28 Days.
Yeah. But I'm saying that. I mean, this is a huge blockbuster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Nolan's gone out of his way to put him in movie after movie, but for him to carry this 3-hour historical epic on IMAX screens
Peaky.
nationwide.
Peaky.
Yeah, I think Peaky did
Peaky.
do that, and now we get to see his Peaky Blinders.
I think Nolan. Oh, I think Nolan like obviously always works with him, or a lot of the times works with him, and he likes him, like he has a good working relationship, it seems. And I think, peak at the forefront, like Cillian Murphy has been carrying that show
Yeah.
for years.
Of course.
And I think it's just time. He what is the term? He gets his flowers. No?
Is that a theater term?
No, like get their
Yeah, I think he
whatever.
gets his flowers. I think we'll go with that, Barbie.
Pink flowers.
So why should people anticipate this film?
Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah, but what if you're not into Christopher Nolan movies? What if you're not like that? That doesn't
What are you
just
doing,
sell.
bro? Go live under a rock, man.
Yeah, but okay, listen. We're talking about
Dang,
big.
Barbie.
We're talking about big summer blockbusters, and as we've seen this summer, people are not showing up in droves to watch these movies. A lot of these big movies have not been returning the investment that these studios have been putting in them. So if someone's only gonna watch 1 or 2 movies in the theaters, why pay, for many people out of pocket, $20 or more to go watch this particular film? What's your selling point?
The cast.
It's shot in IMAX 75 millimeter.
The cast, because you look at it for general audiences, you think about like, what's the draw here? This movie's 3 hours long. As great as the Batman was, I heard a lot of people thought it was too long, and they wouldn't watch it again, or in theaters at least, or that was a gripe that they had.
I'm crying inside.
Yeah. So it's true. Like, it's the general audience is like, who's gonna spend 3 hours in a theater? Like, we love this stuff, and it's great for us, but
even for us, it can be sometimes.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right 3 hours in the right day, the right setting.
Exactly.
Like a long day at work or activities, and
Could ruin that.
Yeah.
so 3 hours. So it's like, some people can look at it as like a 3 hour history lesson that they don't really care about.
I like that. Oh, I didn't like that last part.
A beautifully put.
I
history.
love history, so
Yeah.
like that'll be great. But I'm
beautifully
saying
put.
a lot of people like could look at it as like, let's go read a book or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know this story. Like, what are the surprises I'm gonna find out? Like, what's gonna be the twist or anything like that? It seems like I know this story. I can just read a bit out on Wikipedia, and then that'll be that. But I think, obviously, Nolan is a special director. But I think the cast from all different places, because every time they kept announcing a new person, they're bringing in people from like all over the industry. From like you would have to know someone that's working on this film.
Mm-hmm.
Like this cast is insane. It's just like what Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Cillian Murphy, Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Jack Quaid.
I'm going to assume Michael Caine somewhere. Maybe he's Einstein.
Your cocaine?
Michael Caine. I'm going to assume that Michael Caine is there.
Your cocaine is in the movie.
Yeah, Michael Caine is in the movie.
Oh, Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, I think I'm trying to think of what would bring people into that. And the other thing I think that works out for them is that the Barbenheimer thing.
You really think that's gonna?
That meme is gonna be one of the reasons why people watch it.
I think so. I think Barbie's gonna probably do better at the box office.
I don't know. Because I would say the ticket to IMAX might be what gets them over.
But you have more digital showings
True.
than a regular
That
theater.
is, yeah.
I know,
And
but
also,
But
But-
Barbie appeals, I think, to more
But
general
who's gonna?
audiences.
Okay, so let's look at our movie.
and more tickets to sell.
But let's look at
3
our movie
hours.
theaters though. Who has Dolby and IMAX that week? And is it Barbie or is it Oppenheimer?
I haven't seen Dolby Oppenheimer tickets.
Okay, so maybe Oppenheimer. Barbie gets that one. They get the IMAX one.
What is it? Mission Impossible might still have it.
Could be.
What
Barbie's
comes out next week?
Just what do you mean? Next week is Barbie and
I
Oppenheimer.
thought it was in 2 weeks.
No,
No, it's next week.
This week is Mission Impossible, and next week is
Yeah.
Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'll tell you right now that
Yeah.
Barbie.
Because I do think that it seems like Oppenheimer has all the IMAX taken already.
Oppenheimer also has the Dolbys.
Are they out? I want to
Uh,
watch it there.
you're gonna watch Oppenheimer in Dolby?
Yeah, I'll watch Oppenheimer
But
IMAX in the
It was
big-
shot
in the-
with IMAX.
Yeah, but I want to go watch it in the big screen if I'm watching IMAX.
Because you're actually gonna make the drive. There's only about 30
I want to do it. I want to do
IMAX
it for one of those.
screens.
I want to do it for one of those
nationwide.
films, and we have one in Fort Lauderdale.
We
so
have one
it's
in
like,
Fort Lauderdale. That's correct.
I would have done it for The Dark Knight,
I
but I don't think I was in I was in this area.
I did it for
Still
Mission
Tennessee.
Impossible Ghost Protocol, ironically, so that
And
I
that's
could
why it's
see,
your favorite movie.
yeah, so that I could see the preview, the prologue for The Dark Knight Rises in IMAX. So Oppenheimer is in IMAX. No, you're right. They haven't chosen who's in Dolby yet at
Okay.
our local theater. So right now they're only IMAX tickets.
I think
But I do agree with you. I think
I think
Barbie
Barbie
is
does
more
better.
friendly to the audience.
to mainstream
Yeah,
audiences.
mainstream audiences. Yeah,
you have your big name actors.
you
have
your
you know
cinephiles will get both of them.
artists. You have musical artists that like are renowned. So,
No, yeah, it's an easier.
but I think at the end of the day, I think cinema wins.
Yeah,
I
everyone-
think both of these films are cinema. I think all three. You know what? Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Barbie.
And The
Oh.
Flash.
No, just those three movies that are coming
Asteroid
out
City.
this month that we're previewing. I think they're all different faces of the same 16-sided die of what cinema is. Because I think, again, we haven't seen Barbie. We haven't seen Oppenheimer. We're assuming from what we know of the film that they're going to be great films. I personally saw Mission Impossible. And I think that they are, based on the people who are working on them, I don't know if the apex is too strong of a word.
It's
but
not a cash grab.
yeah, the pinnacle of film as an art form.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not a cash grab. You get me? Flash. They were
Flash,
trying,
cash grab. Indiana Jones, cash grab.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, cash
Yeah,
grab.
even if they're good. Because, like, even if you enjoy those
I
movies,
mean,
they're good,
the Little
but it's like-
Mermaid is a cash.
Fast
because you're
X,
turning. You're like,
Money
oh,
Pit,
let's
Money
turn
Loss.
this movie into. Let's
Yeah.
turn this animated movie live action so we can make money off of it.
Yeah.
The Flash. I think Flash was just trying to.
Even Transformers, if it's
Transformers,
good, you
yeah.
know, it's just. This
But these are the ones that are these three that you're talking about. I think these are the ones that are going to get people to come back to the cinema for the month of July.
Yeah. At least that's what Tom Cruise hopes. And we hope too. And we look forward to a great summer and for theaters bringing the art form back to film. And with that thought in mind, we hope you enjoyed our summer movie preview. Go back, catch up on anything you might have missed in June, and definitely check out these 3 films in July. Okay, really quick before we go. If you could only choose one of those 3 films, which one would you watch?
Am I depressed or am I happy?
It depends. How do you want to feel? Quick, choose one. Go. Gut. Choose.
Barbie. This is Barbie.
Barbie.
I can see the B on his mouth.
Yeah.
For the sake of it, I'll do Oppenheimer.
And I'll say Mission Impossible. So it's a tie. Watch all 3. You won't be disappointed. We'll come back. See you next week and in the weeks to come. And we'll see if we eat those words.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.